Good morning, Region 8. We've got a pretty cool special segment for you right now. With Arkansas Comic Con coming up this weekend, I'm actually going to be joined here at the digital desk by a very special guest. This is cartoonist Luke McGarry. He's joining us this morning, and we are going to do something pretty cool here on air. But first, Luke, go ahead and tell me a little bit about what it is that you do.
I'm a cartoonist and illustrator. I'm based in Los Angeles. I do a bunch of different magazine work for, Mad Magazine, New Yorker, Hollywood Reporter, etc., etc. I do concert posters for Coachella out here in LA, Zed, if you've heard of him. All sorts of people, and I'm an animator, illustrator. I do everything, basically.
Sounds a little bit like what I'm doing in here, trying to get all these cameras right, trying to get all these graphics right, and everything like that. Except yours is a little cooler than mine, definitely.
No, not at all.
So this is something that's going to be pretty cool. You said that you can draw me into a comic book character in like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah,
is that
absolutely.
Right?
It is. But I need to know in advance who your favorite comic book character is.
That's an easy one. Batman has been my favorite since I was a kid. Batman the Animated Series, that's what I grew up on.
Oh, excellent.
Kevin Conroy is going to be in Little Rock at Arkansas Comic Con, and I'm so heartbroken I can't be there to try to meet Kevin Conroy. But yeah, got to be Batman for sure.
Okay, all right. Well then, do you want to be Batman or do you want to be fighting Batman?
Let's do fighting Batman.
Okay, great.
He's got such good villains. I think I would be a good villain too.
I think you would. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm working on a Wacom Cintiq, which is like a big digital drawing board, and it lets me kind of work, live as we go. So let's start with I'll start with you. We'll do a quick drawing of you here, and you'll have to forgive me, but I'm gonna have to make you look a little bit villainous. I think
that's fine.
This doesn't reflect my opinion of you.
I'm okay with that. We should have done this a couple years ago when I still had hair. That probably would have been nice, but oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've got an excellent head shape for a comic book character. So why?
Well, thank you.
Why I clutter that up with hair? You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah. So here we go. We've got you looking villainous. And again, the cool thing about the Wacom Cintiq is that I can, kind of manipulate all of this stuff in real time. So I can move you around the screen here. And let's start putting Batman in there. And yeah, so this is, I'll just talk a little bit about the tool while I'm drawing just to keep things interesting. But yeah, this is, as I said, it's a Wacom Cintiq, which is kind of the professional standard of tools. People kind of rarely use pen and paper anymore, professionally. Everybody's on these Wacom Cintiqs, which, just kind of cut down the amount of work you have to do after you're drawing. You don't have to scan stuff in. You don't have to do anything. You just draw and send it off to your client. So,
there you go. It sounds easy. You make it sound easy, but I'm sure it's not quite as easy as you're making it out to be, or as much as you're making it look here. I mean, this is already probably better than anything I could ever draw, and you just started. But drawing's never been my forte. That's why I just stick to reading the news. That's what I'm good at.
Both are important jobs.
There you go. Fair enough.
I'd say probably your job is slightly more important than mine. Telling people the news. My job helps nobody, but it's it's all I can do. It's all I can do.
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Come on now. We're all about positivity over here.
Yeah. It's I'm trying to put a positive spin on that. Let's see. Give you a speech bubble here. And you won't stop me, Batman.
I love it already. We got a name for my villainous character?
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you want to be? Who are you? The
I don't know. I
the
haven't come up with anything.
yeah, the Arkansas Archangel.
There we go. I love it. Right off the top of the head.
Right off
That's
the
pretty
top of my
good.
head, you know?
That's
You got to be
pretty
able
good.
to, in both of our careers, you got to be able to think on your feet. This is, I think this is a masterpiece already.
I agree 100%, wholeheartedly.
And, you know, we're going classic comic book style as in black and white. So,
Little noir there. I'm
yeah,
here for it. I love it.
exactly. It's very Frank Miller, this one. So,
There we
yeah,
go.
there you go. I've got it signed. It's a
It's
masterpiece.
beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is so cool.
Yeah, I mean that's that's lightning fast. My magazine work
Yeah.
tends to have a little bit more detail, a
I
little bit more
mean,
finesse. But we're talking 2 minute drawings here.
within 10 minutes, we got the Zoom call set up. I misspelled your name a couple times and then restarted, and you drew a comic of me all within just a few minutes. That is so cool.
It's a giddy whirl. It's a giddy whirl.
I love it so much. Is there a way that you could save this and maybe email it to me or something? I can get you my contact information after we
Yeah,
finish up here.
absolutely, of
That's
course.
awesome. That might be my my professional profile picture for a
Yeah,
little
it
while
should be.
now.
It'll be
That's
your headshot. Absolutely.
100%. Well, man, that is so cool. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this. Just real quick little sketch here.
Yeah.
Before we go, is there anything else that you would like to throw out here about Comic Con or encouraging the kids to pursue their profession of doing something cool like you do instead of just
Yeah.
wearing a suit all the time and reading the news like me?
Well, my two pieces of advice for kids that are interested in drawing is, keep drawing even if your teacher is at school, catch you drawing and tell you not to. You just keep going. Um, I mean, obviously within reason, don't get in trouble, but don't let anybody discourage you from drawing. And I would also say if you're at Comic Con this weekend, go to the artist alley, find the independent artists, instead of any of the big name brands, find them and patronize them. That A, independent artists are always happy with your support, but B, that's where all the coolest stuff is. That's where you'll find the most interesting stuff. So find the artist alley.
That's some really great advice. Well, thank you, Luke, again so much for being here with us this morning. This has been a lot of fun, and hopefully I get to talk to you again sometime soon. Well, that was definitely one of the more unique stories that I've ever done. But for now, reporting from the digital desk, I'm Chase Gage for Good Morning Region 8.